Yo, good morning, everyone. Happy Labor Day. I don't know if the entire world celebrates Labor Day or if it's just like an American thing, but happy Labor Day. We're still live streaming on a Labor Day. No days off. We are, it's Happy Monday. I'm kind of interested to see today too, because it's a holiday. How does crypto trade on a holiday? It kind of makes me a little nervous to trade on a holiday because it could be potentially unpredictable compared to other times of like a normal trading day, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm excited though for today. I slept in a little bit and missed a 7 a.m. opportunity. Bummed out about that, but you know, it was a holiday. I stayed up a little late because I had some friends. We were playing the Black Ops 6 beta. And I was like, oh, it's the last night to play it. I'm not going to play today. And so I was like, oh, and I got to play with some friends I haven't played with in a while. So it was like, I stayed up a little late. And I was like, oh, I'll stay up a little late. Tomorrow's a holiday. I'll sleep in a little bit. And then I missed that opportunity. I was like, dang it. But oh, well. There's always other opportunities. You just got to watch and be patient. But guys, good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Start to a great new week. We're officially in September and we hit in the 120s. We hit below 130 already in September. We hit all the way as low 126.95, I think was the absolute low so far in September. Yep, 126.95 looks like, or is it 127? It's like right around 127 was the low so far in September. And from there, we had a nice bounce off. A nice little pump. We made, on the 3-minute timeline, a potential good move or above the VWAP. And we'll get into the TA. I just want to kind of hang out and get the morning, warmed up. Get warmed up for the morning. Today's going to be a great day. And guys, Singapore is already is 2 weeks out. Singapore is 2 weeks out. I'm hyped. King Caesar, thank you so much for the rose and the gift already. That was extremely fast. Thank you so much for that gift. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate the kindness of that. Thank you very much, guys. We've hit 67 members in the Discord. We're almost to 70 people in the Discord. I'm so excited. 67 people. There's 21 online right now. I'm so stoked. I love seeing that number. Just one more join. I get excited. I got the notifications on, like I'll be like walking around. Oh, notification. Someone joined. Someone's in the welcome channel. I get all excited when someone joins in. But yeah, thank you to everyone. If you're watching this and you're in there, thank you for being a part of our Discord. I hope it's helpful for you. I hope it's exciting. And tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. PST, we will be doing our morning Maniac TA. So I live stream publicly Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but really I live stream every single day and do a Tuesday, Thursday live stream inside my Discord where we do a private TA session where you guys can hop in the VC. You guys can actually chat with me, message with me right in there, show your screens if you want me to analyze one of your trades you're looking at. Yeah, so hop in there. We got that tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. We do an early stream. I mean, at least it's early for like PST. But for like EST, it'd be like around 10 a.m. If you're on the other side of the world, it's probably like evening time for you. So I guess it's not really that. It's only early for like the West Coasters. But yeah, that's tomorrow morning. I also wanted to there was someone in our Discord who gave a kind of like a warning. I think they might have ran into someone who's trying to be me. Like making Discord accounts or maybe even like social media accounts. I want to make this clear. I will never ask you for money. I'll never just randomly DM you asking you weird questions. Like I will not do that. My Discord handle, let me see if I can how can I type this out so you guys can see? let me just show, I guess, let me just show the announcement I made. So this is the announcement I made on Discord right here. Let's see, can I zoom in on Discord? No. But if I don't know, I hope you guys can read this right here. My Discord username is Solmaniac, SOLMANIAC. No numbers, no hashtag, no underscore, no none of that. So if there's someone trying to impersonate me, Solmaniac, and they're trying to DM you on Discord, it's not me. Or trying to send you friend requests, check. Like, you can click my name up here, right? Click their name. And if it doesn't match Solmaniac like this, right? Or have my image and the purple background, or making Solana simple in this link tree. Like, if it doesn't have that stuff, not me. Okay? The easiest way to figure out if it's me or not, Solmaniac right here. No hashtag. There's no nothing. What is this? Yeah. There's no numbers, no nothing. So please, if there's someone on Discord trying to chat with you, do not, like, just chat with anyone like potentially faking to be me. Then also on all my social media platforms, I'm Solmaniac _ SOLMANIAC _ and that's my username across everything: Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, X, across the board. That's my username. If there's a number, if there's a random hashtag or a random letter in there, that is not me. Okay, so please, if that is happening, which I got someone put in the chat this morning, like, hey guys, just beware of fake Solmaniacs going around and sending friend requests and stuff. Please do not just chat with anybody. Double check, and even go into our Discord, or go, like, try to find the account you're already following me, and, like, you can message me like, hey, is this you? And I'll tell you, no, that's not me. Or yeah, oh yeah, that was me trying to get a hold of you. But I usually will never DM you guys first, unless there's, like, some kind of context, like you guys were messaging in the chat and I said, hey, on the live stream, hey, I'll DM you if you're messaging something. But really, I wait for you guys to message me first, and then I just respond to your guys' DMs. Just because I don't want, I usually will not message you guys. Did you make a video but how to withdraw Solana to PayPal? Mark, I have not made that video yet. I do need to make that video though. Right now we're working on another video of my top 5 altcoins, or is it 5 or 6? Top 5 or 6 altcoins for 2024 before it ends. That's the video we're working on right now. And they're Solana altcoins. But I do have the PayPal video on my list to do. Mark, that is a to-do list video. Oh man. So yeah, guys, I pulled back out my massive water bottle. This thing's huge. I love this thing. I used to carry it around everywhere I went. All right. So today we're probably not going to do a super long stream, probably like an hour to an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours if we hit a trade. But I'm going to kind of keep it a little shorter just because it is a holiday. Or honestly, kind of depending on how popping off it gets in here. Like, if I was also wondering if, like, maybe my stream, because it's a holiday, will actually perform pretty well today. Maybe you guys maybe I will get a lot of viewership because it's a holiday. So that could change it too. But let's get into some TA. Let's get into some conversation on what's going on in the market. And yeah, let's get into the goods. So this is my daily chart. right? We're at the bottom of this weekly pennant here, right? We have this weekly pennant formation that we got going on, and we're at the bottom of it, right? We're starting to test that bottom, and I want to see how low we go here, because every single time we kind of tap this little area, it wicks off hard, right? You got this tap here, this tap here, this tap here, this tap here, and this tap here, and now we're probably going to be the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 test in this area, which it's not necessarily the line. I mean, the line is important. That's the part of the pennant. But I think this support zone from like 120 to 110 is very important. I think when price touches that, it wicks off hard. And then pushes up. It does at least a nice little correction. Like this one right here, which is a several day one, went from 121.99 to a peak of 154.91. That's like almost a $20 swing. Or over a $20 swing, right? And those are really good swings. If you can catch that, those are really great profit. This one right here, even better profit right there. Yeah, so this is what I'm looking at right now, and the fact that our price is pretty close to this gray box is an exciting thing for me personally of watching this. And then I put on my chart, if you go to my normal candles, these two white lines are the top and the bottom body of this red candle, the open and close. Okay, the open and close. The open and then the close, because it's a red candle. Because this is a red candle, the open is on the top, the close is on the bottom. And look at that. We had a nice, I mean, just today, this little pump is a 128 to 132. That's like a $4 swing, $5 swing. That would have been a good little scalp right there too. My homie Beard, he's sometimes in the streams and hangs out. He's messaging me, and we just recently started like chatting a lot, and we played Black Ops 6 together this weekend, and he's an awesome dude, really smart trader. So he's like showing me what he's analyzing too in the market this morning. So let's go down to the 4 hour. Now, the 4 hour, I think, is showing something pretty awesome. All right. First, we have this nice, right? These three nice green candles. Now, if you see here, the VWAP, this candle wicked nicely off the VWAP. And then this candle is holding above the VWAP and holding above the 9. Now, I don't know how the VWAP acts on the 4 hour as well as I do the 3 minute. Okay. With my understanding, when price is above, period, across the board, when price is above the VWAP, that is bullish. The way this candle, oh my gosh. The way this candle wicked off the VWAP here and then is holding and pushing further makes me pretty excited about the 4 hour, which should indicate for me potential bullish movement. And you might be wondering, what are all these gray boxes? Let me show you. Let me open up this indicator, because sometimes I shut it off because it's pretty crazy. I have these gray boxes here of where volume is at, where there might be gaps. Okay, so if you see here, volume. See here, there's volume, right? This gap, I think it was on a lower time frame where there's some volume, but on the 4 hour, you see right now we're in a gap to this area. See that? We're in a gap to this area, and then from this area we have a gap to this area, and price likes to fill these gaps, right? When price moves, it's gonna move to that gap. Now it might take a while, but price likes to fill in these gaps, and we learned that on Friday's stream. We got a great educational little section of how to read this volume. It is the VPVR indicator. Let's see if I can. Okay. VPVR indicator, this volume range here that you see. I like it a lot. I'm excited to start using it. And yeah, when I see this, gets me excited about the 4 hour, because this would indicate almost, and with some of the things that Beard is sharing with me, if we get the proper indications, we might push up to 142, which would be a great move, a great swing. And that's what I'm trying to watch today. I'm not planning on holding a move of that size, but I think I'm more of a scalp trader. That's what I'm figuring out. I'm more of a scalp trader, so I like to trade on the 3 and 5 minute and those lower time frames, because I've changed my rules for myself. And I shared this on Friday, so I won't go into too much detail, but I'll share also today. But when I was trading, I was shooting for like 10K profit trades every time, or 20K profit trades. I was like, I want those big ones again. I don't want a little trade. I don't want to just settle for a little bit of profit. I want to get that big trade that pushes me up a lot in profit. And what I found is every single time I opened a trade, it would do good for a while, but then I would lose money because I would get stopped out or whatever. But in that trade, I would be up $700, $800, $1,000. And I, as I was analyzing over the time of every single trade, I'm like, every single one of these trades, I'm up $700 to $1,000 a trade. Why am I not taking that profit and allowing myself to miss out on that? And so now my new goal every day is $1,000, $700 to like $1,000 a day, right in that range. If I'm getting that in profit, lock it in. Don't get greedy and be happy, and then wait for the next move, right? You can always re-enter. You can always do another move. So now my goal is not that 10K and 20K, and I'm trying to put in my head that I need to be happy with those little moves to $700 to $1,000 in profit. And so I shared that on Friday, and I just shared that new goal I have for myself. So I wouldn't personally be looking to make a trade on the 4 hour to hold to this 142. I'd be looking at what's happening on the 3 minute that presents an opportunity for a quick scalp that I can catch that movement and catch that momentum for today, if it's today. And then exit out, wait for a correction, a little dip, and then re-enter. Wait for my indicators to hit, look for that another $1,000. Now, if I'm able to hold longer, great. But I'm going to make sure in that trade, I'm going to secure at least that much profit. And I'm not going to get over greedy. So that's my new rules for myself that I'm keeping. And you guys, now that you're watching, you're hearing this, can now keep me accountable. And I loved it because on Friday, you guys were helping keeping me accountable, because I was starting to go back. I was starting to relapse back to my old thinking, and you guys were like, no, take profit right now. You're up. You're at the 1,000. Like, you need to take the profit. I took the profit. We locked it in, and it was great. And you guys helped keep me accountable. So that's why I'm sharing this with you, because you guys can now keep me accountable. And I'm also sharing this with you because you should have the same standard for yourself when you're day trading. You should hold yourself accountable. You should be having the mindset of what's my goal for the day and be happy when I hit that goal and don't get greedy. What is my rules that I'm going to keep for myself so I don't overextend myself, over risk and leverage myself. And I'm still kind of fine tuning my rules. I should probably have stricter rules, but right now the $1,000 a day is like one of my big rules. But I should probably have some more rules for myself as I'm trading. I've kind of limited myself to about 3 trades a day. I can't take more than 3 trades a day. And I haven't taken any trades today. So we're at 0 trades. So yeah, that's also where I'm kind of at. So yeah, let's go down to a little bit lower of a time frame. Let's go to the, and then you see my trend lines here on the 4 hour too. These green lines are my trend lines on the 4 hour time frame. And as you can see too, on the 4 hour, we had a break of trend, retest on the trend line, and then a push up. kind of exciting. This could be an area, could be showing that we're in an area of opportunity here on the 4 hour. 1 hour also has this push down, right? Following the 4 hour, breaks, retest, now pushing up. Exciting stuff on the 4 hour too. And as you can see on the 1 hour, we also have this gap to this area and even this little gray box here. So you could even say on the 1 hour, we might find some resistance here in this gray box, which would be around 137.9, 138, like 138. We might see some resistance, but we'd have to break this orange line, which is a previous high on the 1 hour. Okay, we'd have to make a new high there. And that orange is 136.13. So that'd be if we hit the orange line, that's about a $4 move. That's something I'm kind of more interested in. Those are smaller moves that I can probably hit within a little scalp in one day on the 3 minute to 5 minute time frame. Now let's get to 15-minute time frame. 15-minute time frame. We can actually draw a little trend line here. I'm gonna draw a little trend line here. In our 15-minute time frame. Okay, and our 15-minute time frame color was, this is 4 hour, 1 hour, 15 minutes orange time frame. And as you can see here, we got a new trend formation. We have a break of trend on the 4 hour, retest, pop off, right? So this is our new trend that I'm seeing right here on the 15-minute. You see that nice push up, break the VWAP. The 9 and the 20-day moving average have crossed, even the 50. Break, retest the VWAP, and then push up higher. This is the trade I missed at 7 a.m. This would have been a great opportunity. This would have been my trade for the day probably if I was awake, but I slept in. Something I like though is this break of a high here, a new high, a higher high here. And then a retest on the support and see if, like, see this little area. I'm curious to see what price will do. If price will break below that box or if it'll hold. Ideally, it would hold here and then push up higher. And then the next push would be that orange line up here. And then this is the open of yesterday's candle. This white line here. Just so you guys are all aware. I try to color code everything now, being more organized so you guys can clearly see. Which this potentially could be presenting an opportunity, but honestly, I'm not really interested in making a trade today because it's a holiday. For one. And two, I'm looking for all my indicators to kind of hit today because I'm kind of nervous to trade on a holiday because price could be kind of volatile today potentially. I've never really traded on a Labor Day, so I don't really know if special things could happen. I don't know. So I'm kind of just, I want to be really patient today and wait for the right trade. Not just rush myself into a trade because I want to rush into a trade. And that's another thing that I'm practicing is being more diligent at being patient and waiting for the proper indicators. And even on the 15-minute, you can see here, we're in a space with a lot of liquidity. Our next gap would be at the top of this. We have a little bit of gap here, or we fall to this liquidity area, right? So we could have a push down to this liquidity area. So that's why I'm also kind of hesitant because there is a gap. We're in liquidity area and we could push up or we could push down. I kind of want to see. And if we push down, I would want to see a retest on the VWAP and see what price does at the VWAP down there. So that's the 5-minute. Okay, now let's check out what that's the 15-minute, sorry. Let's check out what the 5 minutes doing. Yeah, 5 minute is, let me fix this box. Let me go to Heikin-Ashi. I like doing support and resistance better with the Heikin-Ashi than normal candles. So this needs to go down a little bit lower. Yeah, right there. So it looks like price is trying to break out. And it looks like it's holding at the 9 here, but could fail. It looks like there's pressure Just this little consolidation here. And see what price does. If price holds outside this box, that's bullish. Let me, when I get to these lower time frames, I like to shut off my volume indicator. Just because I kind of have my targets, right? There we go. Now we're at the 3-minute time frame. Okay, we're at the 3-minute time frame. Watching this pretty closely. Let me make sure I'm not missing any chats. I got yelled at last time by some people. Nope, not missing any chats. All right, so yeah, that's where we're at this morning. We had a pretty bullish push up on today's candle, a nice green candle. And this momentum, if it continues, we should see a pretty good, nice move, which could have been the low for the month. We could now see some consolidation. I think September is going to be pretty choppy. Just to be transparent with you guys, I think September is going to be pretty choppy. And I'm not super excited for September in regards to like price movement. I don't think we're going to see anything crazy. I could be wrong. But I just don't think we're going to see anything crazy. I think it's going to be pretty boring. And I think October is when our price is going to actually do something really fun. And that's the month that's going to be exciting. That month is going to be exciting for a lot of things. We got my baby girl coming, my daughter. We got price movement potentially going absolutely crazy for Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum. And on Friday, I explained that, which maybe we even go back and watch it. We could even go back and watch what I talked about on Friday, because it is all recorded on live stream. I might do that because we had a really cool chart that we compared. We were comparing Solana and Bitcoin to, and it was why my conviction, one, I don't think Solana breaks below $100 for the rest of 2024, and then two, why I think we're on the brink of doing some major price movement in 2024. I think before the end of 2024. We see some pretty awesome price movement. Now, this is an election year. That could also affect the market and maybe prevent a pump, but I just don't see that happening. Due to historical facts and previous market conditions. I remember this orange line is our 15-minute time frame trend line. So if price tests here, that could be a good indicator too. Right, and if price respects this trend line and keeps following it up, that would be also good. This momentum though here on the 3-minute was pretty weak. It barely broke this previous high here on the 3-minute. Like this, right? We made a lower low, then a nice push up. A higher low, a very nice push up. Consolidation, a new higher low, a push up, but like barely broke this previous high. So not super strong in regards to breaking this previous high. That's why I'm not super stoked about it. We'll see what happens here though. I might take some paper trades though this morning just to test out my theory on things, because I think we might actually have a little short opportunity down to the VWAP right now. If this white and green line cross, I could be wrong though. I'm watching to see what price does outside this box, but we might do a paper trade for fun. But I'm not doing any real money trades yet. I'll let you guys know if I do real money trades. But not right now. We're just paper trader. Okay, we broke out of our box. See what happens. It looks like the 9 has crossed the 20 on the EMA in a bearish momentum. My goal here, if I were to take a short, right? I'm not actually doing it. But my goal here, my take profit level would be the VWAP. My goal would be to take profit at the VWAP. I think we might actually have a paper trade opportunity here. Remember, this is paper trading I'm doing just for fun. I want to just test my theory on, in the future, is this an indication that I can rely on the 3-minute? I'm going to wait till this candle closes. It's got a minute and a half, and I might take a paper trade on this. So if I took a paper trade here, I would enter right about this area, and then I put my stop loss at this previous red candle where it began. So then if price began to rise above that, I know, oh, momentum shifting. But I don't know yet if I'm going to do it. Yeah, see, it's pushing back into the box. And as price is pushed back, the 9 is now not crossing the 20 almost. They're like right on top of each other. They're not crossing. They're like even. Not a signal. And price is back in the box. That's pretty solid. It respected the 50. It's rejecting off the 50 day. And as you can see over here, when we had consolidation before, when price started rejecting off the 50, right? It rejected, broke the 50 for a little bit, which was a short opportunity, a little short opportunity here. Then tested the trend line and the VWAP again, and then pushed up, right? So let's see what price does here on the 50. And the 50, what I mean by the 50 is this red line here. That's the 50-day moving average, the EMA. 50-day moving average is a key indicator if price holds above that. Oh, so the 9 crossed the 20. See that? The 9 crossed the 20 there. Let me zoom in a little more so you guys can see. Let me get this a little way bigger. We're just looking at what price is doing here right now. Okay, we're watching this little area right here. See the 9 cross the 20. Bearish indicator. Price though is still rejecting off the 50. Right? It hasn't really pushed. It keeps getting pushed back off the 50. Yeah, it will not let price get past the 50. You see that? It will not let it get past the 50. It's struggling. Let's check normal candles. Yeah, see that? It's just, it will not let price go past it. It's getting close though. It's getting very close to passing the 50. So I didn't figure out how to turn off the delay. I've tried to turn off the delay on the stream, but it just, wait. Wait, someone's chatting on the stream, but why is it not showing up on the, where'd they chat from? Oh, was it on YouTube? Bro, this Streamlabs sometimes is so frustrating because it doesn't show me my chat. Let me see real fast. Let me go make sure I'm not missing out on anybody's chats. I think someone was chatting. Oh, dang it. Tony, I'm sorry. Tony, I hope you're still in here. Hey, dude, what is your experience level for trading? Long from 130 coincided with 0.236. Support from fib high at 193.98. At lower 110, 1.16. That fib retrace will... That fib retrace pool is well respected currently. Daily time frame, by the way. Tony, are you still in here? I don't know why my SAS I'm using is not showing me your chats, but I got the chat up now, and hopefully you're still in here. But so you're looking at the fib. That's one. Oh, look at that. It rejected off the 50. See that? Rejected again off the 50 and holding. That's kind of bullish indication. So I'm not really ready to do anything. It looks like price is still figuring out what the heck to do here, but look at this little support line right here. Every time right now price touches right in this area, see that? Basically like right on that line. Every time price touches that, it pushes back up. Touch, push, touch, push. And then up here, we have a line up here we can put, right? Kind of like right here. Every time price pushes up here, right? Right now we're in this little consolidation. Touch, push, right? So we'll see if price goes back to this green line, and then maybe does it break lower or does it break higher? If it breaks actually this orange line, that could actually be a very bullish indication. And if the 9 crosses back over the 20, oh, there we go. There it is. There's the sellers. Oh, see? Still in that support area. Oh, there we go. There's the sellers. There they are. Let's see. Oh, there we go. 10 seconds left on this. I'm gonna not take a paper trade. I want to see what happens here. I want to see if it looks like it's really. Let's see. I'm very interested to see if this is a fake out, right? Like if they're trying to, if it's stop loss hunting, and then if it pushes up hard now. I want to see what happens. My theory though, right now, I think price pushes down to VWAP. That's what I think happens, but I could be wrong. I think price is gonna go and retest VWAP, and that is where I'll actually take a real trade potentially if it gives me the right indications. But I'm interested to see if this was an opportunity right when this crossed, right? I could have entered on this candle right here, retesting the 9 for future, right? This is for future understanding of the market. We're trying to learn here. Was this entry right here, or this was this area, right? Was this area the opportunity of entry for a short position? This is for educational for myself, honestly. I mean, you guys will probably learn too throughout this, right? Was this the entry for a short position we should have taken? And right now it looks like it should have been. So I'm using this to remember for the next time, right? I wasn't really confident. That's why I didn't want to take a trade. But in the future, with that little support I drew up, the 9 crossing the 20 and price breaking outside that box, was that an indication? And it looks like that was an indication to take a short, but we'll see. Let's see how this plays out. And if I did take a position, the target goal would be the VWAP, right? So we'll see what happens here. And that's where if I took a short position, where I would have had my take profit ready. I wonder if and I think that would probably be about a $700 trade right there if we would have made it down to the VWAP. But let's see what happens. Or is this just a fake out? Or will we... Oh, wait. You know what I think about it? See this little consolidation? Very similar to where we're currently at. A push down to retest the trend line and then a push up. Yeah, I wonder if we're going to do something like that. I'm kind of interested. I'm interested to see what happens here. Let's see what the 5 minute looks like. So the 5 minute, this candle also broke the 50 and the 9 and the 20F cross. So I think I'm correct on the push down to the trend line. I think that would have been the opportunity. And let's look at the Heiken Ashi candles. Yeah, I think we're going to have a little push down and then a correction. I hope this is the push to the retest on the VWAP, because that would be the trade opportunity I've been waiting for today. And see here, if you look back to this previous consolidation, price broke out of the 50, right? Pushed back up a little, then had a big, large push. So maybe we even watch this, see if it retests our support area up here, then has a large push down. Just like, see how it broke, pushed back up, then a large push down. And this will be the entry area. Let's see if that does. Let's see if it repeats itself. Welcome in, everyone. We are at, I think, about 30 some odd people in the stream right now. And so welcome everybody to the stream. Thank you so much for watching. If you can, while you're watching, please shoot us a like, share the stream, comment, whatever it is. Any interaction is extremely appreciated. And on the screen, you can see there's a code for a Discord or a link in my bio. You can hop in the Discord that we have for other day traders and opportunities of just learning more about the crypto space and Solana in specific. So if you would like to join in a community of like-minded thinkers who are also day trading in the crypto space, hop in our Discord. We have a morning Maniac TA at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, and that is like essentially a live stream on Tuesday, Thursdays at 7 a.m. I think I might have just said the wrong time earlier, but it's 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on Tuesday, Thursdays. And if you hop in, or like 7:30 a.m. maybe, it's like kind of dependent on kind of when I'm ready to hit the stream, but it's like 7:30 or earlier is when that event happens. And it's the Morning Maniac TA, where we basically do this, but in the Discord, where you can actually hop in the voice chat. You can talk to me over the voice chat. You can message. You can share your screen. You can share pictures of your trades with me. And we can help each other grow and become better traders. And it's a free Discord. I'm not charging you to be in there. I'm not. Yeah. Ugh. All right, look at it. Now it's pushing down still. That's a lot of red candles in a row. Right? That's a lot of red candles in a row, just like this kind of. And the 9 just crossed the 50 too. I think it was on this candle it crossed. So if we entered on this area where we said, we would be in profit right now. We would be in profit. Like say if we entered like this, right? Short position, say we entered right on the end that box, put our stop loss at this previous candle, right? And our target would be the VWAP, right? Or as the VWAP moves, right? So the VWAP probably will move up a little bit. We'll see. But that's the target. And that is a 3, kind of like a 3-to-1 risk to reward ratio. Let me also fix this. Style, compact stats. Let's turn that off. And so that would be, we'd be risking about 0.49% of our position, and then to make a 1.64% move into the down, potentially. Probably like 1%. So I think this trade would have hit our, this trade probably would have hit our profit goal of the day. Good morning, Fabs. Dude, you're awesome for always supporting the streams, man. I really appreciate you. You're always my good morning posts, my streams, my content I do, any other posts I do. I really appreciate you, Fabs. And thank you for always being here and supporting. Seriously, thank you so much. Okay, so I think that was an indication. I think in the future, if we are looking to be a little more risky in the day, that indicator that we saw is actually a pretty good indication on the 3-minute. Let me know in the chat if you're watching right now. Do you think we retest the VWAP down here, or do we think we only get to the trend line? What do you think? Put it in the chat. Do we retest VWAP all the way down here, or do we stop like in this area on the trend line? Dude, I need to turn off the delay. I do not know how to do that. It's ridiculous. It's like a 30-second delay. Let's see what you guys think. Do we retest, or do we retest the trend line, or do we retest the VWAP and then correct off? I'm hoping personally VWAP, because that'll actually, I think, present a real trade opportunity. Let me shrink it down so we can see everything. Right. There we go. Now you can see the entire position. And remember, we're not actually in a position. We're testing a theory right now. Sub 100 after breakpoint. All right, Fabs, you crazy. Sub 100 after breakpoint. Okay. That final push down before October. Dude, I cannot wait for breakpoint, man. I can't wait for breakpoint. I'm excited. 2 weeks out. We're 2 weeks out for breakpoint. Fabs, will you be at breakpoint? Dom Julio, I think crypto is bearish the remainder of this month. I think this is seller's month. October will be bullish, bullish and possible all-time highs. I agree. I agree with you, Dom. I think September is going to be lame, boring. I think we're going to go down. Be a little. I think honestly September is just gonna be a boring month. Like it's gonna be bearish, choppy movement, nothing crazy, and then October is gonna be that price action we've been looking for. Yeah, I agree. September is gonna be boring. Dom, thank you so much for the follow, man. Really appreciate it. Another leg down would be bullish in my opinion. I think so. I think if we go down, that's bullish because then it's just. That pump up is going to be just so much more crazy. Yes, I will be going to breakpoint. I'm going to be there. I'm planning on probably doing a live stream because I leave Monday. So I'll do a Monday live stream the day I leave. I'll do a Monday morning live stream. But then I fly out that night to Singapore, land on Tuesday. Land on Tuesday America time, but it'll be technically Wednesday Singapore time, and then I come back the Saturday. But I'm planning on potentially doing like a phone live stream, like in Singapore of like maybe us walking around the city at breakpoint and stuff, so you guys can see too. I may go to Ape Fest in Lisbon. What's Ape Fest? I've never heard of that. I'm trying to find a lot more of these events to be at. I would like to be at more of these in-person events just to be like boots on the ground, you know, like the face that's at a lot of these events. Gives us the ultimate breakpoint vlog. All right. Hey, so the NFT NYC, I vlogged the whole thing, but I didn't have a video editor to help me, and I couldn't do it myself. There was so much footage and I couldn't actually do the vlog myself. But now the Maniac, because we had the Maniac intern, he's going with me. He's basically my video. I don't have to like videotape anything. He'll be my videographer the entire trip. He's going to be capturing everything. And then we're going to be editing like that same week. And hopefully the next, like before the end of September, we have the vlog posted. Of Solana breakpoint. But yeah, and we'll also do live streams where I'll just be like holding it and walking around with my phone probably. And I want to make sure my Streamlabs is all set up so I can literally just go from my phone and just like walk around like. Oh, it's an Ape Fest. Ape Fest is Bored Ape Yacht Club. Got it. That'd be. I wonder if, what is Ape Fest? Is like a. I wouldn't be surprised if they do like a music festival type thing, but, or is it kind of like a specific Bored Ape Yacht Club like community gathering, or is it more like a crypto conference, like a more large scale, not just Bored Ape Yacht Club? Look at that, we're almost to the trend line. I'm interested to see what happens here, and the 20 is about to cross the 50. That's bearish signal too. Let's see how low we go. How low can we go? This would have been a good move so far. I wonder what my profit would have been. If I would have taken, probably would have been like a $90,000 position. Let's see. 90, 1, 2, 3. And then this is like, where are we currently at? Like 0.63. 0.63 multiplied by, so it's not even a percent. So it'd be 0.0063. We would have been up. So if we would have taken this position, right? If we would have done it, we would have been up this much. Can you guys read that? It's like 567, $567. So we would have been all like $100 outside of our target of $700, and then $200 more to the push to 1,000. Or if we hit the $700 profit, actually probably what I would have done here, because it was so risky. Once we hit $700 profit, probably take out the entire position, then wait for like the retest on the VWAP. And then all I have to do on the next one is make $500, not 1,000. But then if I make 1,000, it's even more. So that would be the goal. That probably would be what I do. So I'd be probably pretty close to taking profit here, and then waiting for the long, because I think we're in right now currently on the lower time frames. I think we're in a bullish state. So I think I would have been looking for a long position to see potentially a retest on this area, or if it pushes up to our white line up here, the open of yesterday's candle. We community party. We don't know much, but it's always very big. Ah, okay. I would love to have a Mutant Ape Yacht Club. I would love to have one. I would love to have a Bored Ape Yacht Club, but I'm not personally there yet in regards to funds. But I think that's one that, like, if you're an OG in the space, like, you got to have one. You know, like, just have one, hold it, be a part of that community. Like, one of my goals is to have a Mutant Ape Yacht Club. I would like to I'm not really an Ethereum person, but I do know the power of Ethereum and their communities and stuff, and they are powerful. And so I would like to be a part of that. And I know there's cool people in that space, but Solana's just better, you know? Solana's just better. Nice, guys. We're almost at 40 viewers live. Let's go. I love it when you guys are hanging out with me. It's a good day, too. It's Labor Day today. So I wonder what would, let me see, say I took a $90,000 position, about what I would have taken. What would I need to hit 1,000? What if I multiplied it by 0.007? Nope. 90, 1, 2, 3, multiplied by 0.008. 90, 1, 2, 3, multiplied by 0.01. 90, 1, 2, 3, multiplied by 0.011. Okay, we're almost there. 90, 1, 2, 3, multiplied by 0.012. That's it. 1012. So we would have needed, for this fake position, right? We would need price to hit right here to hit our $1,000 goal in a trade, right? This is a fake position. This is not a real one yet. We're waiting for the proper indicators. I'd rather wait for a retest on the VWAP before I take a long position, but it looks like, actually, let's see what happens here. We're actually getting our first green candle showing after all this downward momentum. First green candle. Let's see if that green candle actually holds. I'm still waiting for the ultimate grail for everyone. Mutant Ape is a must-have. Yeah. I just think it'd be really cool to be a part of that community. Is this live? Yes, this is live, Vincent. Just saw your message. This is all live. But this trade right now, we were testing an indicator. We were testing like what this would do and to see if it would give us an opportunity. So we're doing like a test. Why is Herman's 3 soul floor? 3 soul floor? Herman's? I don't even know what Herman's is. There's always those random NFTs that you're like, why are they worth so much? I've never even heard of this. Herman's. Yeah, I don't think I know that. All right, we might get a little correction here. New NFT on Sol, huh? Herman's. Oh. Price is pushing up actually pretty strong right now. It's a big green candle right there. Although that. So this probably would have been the candle for this to exit on right there. That I think that when we calculated, we would make about $500, right? So then the next trade, we'd only need to make $500 to hit our profit goal. But that's for this fake trade, right? We're testing a theory right now. It's retesting this support area right here. It's retesting this, and let's see if this support is now resistance. All right, let's see if all right. Oh, shoot. You see that? It's not too bad. Wow. See, look at that move back. Quick. So we did have an opportunity here, but not as deep as we wanted it to go, right? But let's see what happens, because we might be getting like one of this, right? A little bit down, a big correction up, and then a bigger fall down. All right, so this could be the retest up here of the support area or resistance area now. This could be resistance area that now pushes us back down. So we would have tried to take profit on this candle right there, which would have given us why isn't it not? Okay. We would have tried to taking it right there, which would have given us about 0.63, which was when we did the math was about $560 profit, which wouldn't, that's not a bad move right there. But this honestly could be the next retest back down to the VWAP. This could be the retest that pushes back down deeper. Let's see what happens in this box though. This could push out. This could actually break this up here. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Thank you so much, Benjamin, for sharing the live. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much for that. What's the highest price you think Solana will hit? What do you like, ever, Geo, or like within 2024? Like, what do you think? Looks like Utes deriv. Herman's is a Utes deriv. What do you think, Geo? Like, are you talking about by end of 2024 or just in any time? Oh, there's a reject off that. This now potentially could be resistance, this gray box. Let's see what this is showing. Yeah. Looks like this might be resistance now. Which this gray box, right, is this previous resistance point that pushed it down and then pushed back up, and now we consolidated, right? So by end of 2024, that's hard, right? That's a really hard one because there's a lot of variables that go in. Let me explain what I think could potentially happen. And remember, none of this is financial advice. This is just my opinion, right? Because I can't predict the future. I don't have a magic ball that tells me the price. But here's what I think happens. October, 6-month mark from the year mark after the halving, right? Historically, the 6-month mark, I sent you a DM, reply whenever you're free. Okay, Benjamin. I'll do that. Thanks for the DM. If October plays out like it historically does in the market, we could see a new or a retest of the previous all-time high of Solana, which is 260, right around 260. It's probably 260 and some change was the previous all-time high. And historically, October sees price discovery in the market. Post-October, you begin seeing price discovery, which would mean price discovery is new all-time highs creating for Solana, which would mean we break 260 and go higher. So if historically we follow that trend post a halving, before end of 2024, we could see Solana rise to 260 or even pump further. Now, here's the variables. One, we have an election year that crypto is heavily talked about now. Before in the past, crypto wasn't as much of a discussion, wasn't as much of a topic in debates, in conversations, in elections, and so on. That's now a variable because now elections can affect the price of crypto. At least it can. We don't know if it will, but it can. Elections are a reason that it could be a variable. Two, this could be the year that it breaks trend of making new all-time highs post a Bitcoin halving. It could be a break of pattern. And then also, I could just be wrong, right? I could be wrong. I could be reading the information wrong, but I don't think so. I think I'm gonna show you guys something that we talked about on Friday. As you can see, we had a retest. It looks like this is resistance now. It's gonna push down even further. We'll see what it does. We'll see what it does here. I really want to retest on the VWAP. That's what my goal is right now for this trade, just so you guys know. But let me show you guys. Let's look into what I talked about on Friday. Let's see if I can get the clip for you guys, because I think it'll help you get an understanding if you're here watching of what I'm expecting to happen. Was this Friday stream 2 days ago? Yeah, I think it's this. Let me see if I can find it. 4 hours and 36 minutes. As when we talked about the Bitcoin halving. No, this is kind of the beginning. So when we go, oh, here we go. No, this is MACD, I think. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. I want to show you kind of what we talked about on Friday. Just so I don't have to like redo it all, but I think I did a really good explanation in this stream last Friday of why I have such a conviction of why Solana and other places, other coins, Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum, will see new all-time highs post October. And let me see if I can get to the right. Let me see. All right, eventually I'll turn up the volume for the desktop so you guys can hear, but I'm just going to try to find the right spot for right now. I'm going to try to find the right spot real fast. Let's look at this chart, okay? This is why I think Sol does not hit sub $100 this year, 2024. And here's why. So the halving of Bitcoin happened. I'm going to show you right now. So images, let me see if I can find. Halving would be this black line. Oh, here we go. So this is the black line, and this is. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Right about. Let's open up. Can we open this image up? No, we can't. But let's zoom in. Oh, it's very clear. Yeah. All right. Cool. Let me turn up the volume, guys, so you guys can watch this. And let me make sure you guys can see it clearly. Okay. Let me look over here to make sure. Let me push this over a little. All right, so we're gonna watch this portion of why I explain why I think Solana is gonna do really killer. Okay, so I'm gonna turn up the volume a little bit. All right, you guys should be able to hear this. This is a very clear image. Really clear. That's what we wanted. Okay, so let's look at this chart. Okay, this is why I think Sol does not hit sub $100 this year, 2024. And here's why. So the halving of Bitcoin happened in April of this year. I don't remember the exact date. I think it was like April 19th, right? So the halving would be this black line. Okay, so this is the black line, and this is our fourth halving, which we are currently in. We're currently in this fourth halving. Okay. Historically, this is Bitcoin too. So we're talking about Bitcoin. We're not talking about Solana right now. We're talking about Bitcoin. But whatever Bitcoin does, Solana historically follows exactly what it does. Okay. So Bitcoin, after a halving, usually has some corrections, some moves, a little bit of a pump, some big corrections, and then a massive pump after a year of the halving, right? The 6 month mark for us this year would be about October from the halving. Okay, so halving number 3, if you look at it, a little choppy trading. Then around this like halfway mark on this year, we get a massive pump. Okay, now you look here. We had this guy did this chart before the halving happened, right? So now we're here. We're in the halving. Just like this historically has happened in the past, a year out from the halving, which would be April of next year, we see price discovery on Bitcoin. Okay. And let's see if I can find Solana chart. I'll skip ahead real fast to Add. Okay. Yeah. Let's skip ahead to this. Then I get to the comparison of Solana and Bitcoin. Let's go to the day time frame. That's what we're on. We're gonna zoom way out. Okay. So there we go. Let's change this. So now we're about to compare the chart history of Solana to Bitcoin, and we're gonna put them on top of each other, and I'll show you literally where the halvings are and where the price all matches. Like just to show you guys historically why I think we're gonna soon see new all-time highs for Bitcoin and Solana. Layout to this. There we go. That's way better. There we go. So Solana's on the top, Bitcoin's on the bottom. Okay. Bitcoin's on the bottom. This is where we currently are, right? I'll get them lined up. Okay. This is where we currently are on Solana. And look, the charts are almost identical. We have big pump, a correction, consolidation, big pump, consolidation, right? They follow each other exactly the same. So now let's look, as we're looking at these charts, Solana and Bitcoin, let's put the halving lines, okay? Let's put the halving lines. When were all 4 Bitcoin halvings? So now I'm putting the halvings on the chart. So you guys can see the big red line is a halving. And what happens post the halving. We'll say the 16th right there. Boom. Okay, this is Solana's beginning. That purple line is Solana, where this line is, okay? So this price, this is a halving, right? This is a halving. Let's do this tool that shows us a date range, and we're going to do 1 year. So from here to 365 days. That's 366. Can I edit that? Style. I wish you could just do a date. Oh wait, that's a year. Okay, it's 366 days, but it's a year. Okay? That's what Bitcoin did then. Solana starts here. Then we get our next halving. When is our next one? April 19th, 2024. Let's get a vertical line. April 19th, 2024. Boom. This is our most recent halving, right? We had a big pump going into it. Okay, so here's this. We're going to copy this. Control C, Control V. This is the year before, right? Which that one guy was showing in his chart. The year before, you get a nice little pump. Then the year after, right? Let's put this more in the middle. And if you remember from the chart that the guy showed, it's choppy in the beginning. We're almost at 6 month mark. With 6 month mark would be, I'm gonna mark the 6 month with the orange line, which would be about October 19th. This would be about the 6 month mark. Okay. And halfway through the Bitcoin halving is usually when we get a big pump. Okay. We are here. Now let's mimic this up here. Okay. On Solana. So April 19th. April 19th. We're going to do a red line. Sorry, guys. This is taking a lot longer than I thought, but I think it's going to be really good information for anybody wondering about my my thesis on this. There you go. Okay. And then let's do this. Control C. Control V. October 19th. Why is this one smaller? That's not accurate. 180 days. What? That's 365 days. And this is... Let's get this out to 365 days. There you go. Okay. Do you see what I'm now saying? Solana started here. Look what Bitcoin did at the start of Solana. Had a little weird thing, did a massive pump for Solana. Had weird consolidation, massive pump for Bitcoin, new all-time high. New all-time Solana high. Okay? Now, look after this all-time high on Bitcoin and the all-time high on Solana. See how my dotted lines are matching? See how they're matching on each chart? Okay? Follow it. Now there's a big correction. Now there's a big correction. Now consolidation. We enter consolidation for quite some time. Okay. Now we're a year out from the halving. Price starts going bullish. Price starts going bullish on Bitcoin. Really starts pumping. Solana also really starts pumping. Bitcoin halving happens. Right? Okay. Now we're in consolidation because it just happened. We're 6 months, not even 6 months into consolidation. 6 month mark, we should start seeing bullish momentum and price discovery. Okay. That's why I think Solana does not see $100. There you go. There you go. Let me, oh, it's being double played. Oh, I'm sorry. That's super annoying. I'm sorry about that, guys. But yeah, I hope that's helpful. I hope that's helpful of why I think we are going to see some pretty awesome movement on Solana very soon. I think we're going to see some... oh, it might have been double playing because my mic might have been catching the speaker. Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's why I'm very excited for October, and I think we're going to get some amazing price movement very, very soon. That's like the clearest explanation I can give. That chart comparison. And you can do that too. If you go to TradingView, make an account, put the charts next to each other. You do it yourself, right? Put Bitcoin and Solana right next to each other and look at the charts. It follows Bitcoin exactly what it's doing. And Bitcoin is doing the same thing it does every single time a halving happens. And it looks no different. And so I'm just really trying to be patient for October of what's going to happen and see how what price does. Oh, look at that. So we had it looks like it's actually holding a little bit right at the support area. And the 9 is actually crossing above the 20 and the 50 all at the same time. But it did that here too. So it crossed down, right? And then it crossed. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not confident right now in this trade. I'm honestly, I'm not going to see a trade, I don't think, today for a while. I don't honestly want to see a trade. I won't even think about taking a trade today until price touches the VWAP again. That is my indication I'm waiting for today. I want price back down at the VWAP. And then that's when I'll even consider potentially taking a trade. But right now I'm not liking any of these opportunities. One, because I'm just not super confident in this indication right now. It's very choppy, right? And maybe sometimes the VWAP does a little pop, right? And comes up here. It did it over here. Where is it? Wait. It's on the 5 minute. Where did that happen? Like, see, sometimes the VWAP will just drop down to price. Sometimes it'll just pop up to price. And that's would be what I'm waiting for, right? That would be the momentum and the indication I'm waiting for. And that could happen very soon. VWAP could just pop up to here. We'll see. All right. Yes, no, maybe so. I'm glad you understood. I'm glad that was helpful. I hope you guys like that too. And if you want to go watch it again and watch the whole thing I said on Friday and what we did, because we actually made $1,400 on Friday. So in our trades, go watch Friday's stream. Go watch Friday's stream. It was a good one. We hit our daily goal. Yeah, it was a good stream. It was a really good one. And that was a long stream. 4.5 hours. Today we're in about an hour and a half. So I'll probably be ending soon on the stream just because I don't see an opportunity. It's also Labor Day. But I wanted to get a stream in. I wanted to watch the market because I was very interested to see what was going to happen on the market today. I think the opportunity that happened today was at 7 a.m., which is this right here. This would have been this is where I would have wanted to enter. But I missed that. I was not there at 7 a.m., right? It was like 7:15. 7:15 is when that happened. And usually I'm at my computer by right about 6:30. So right about here, I'm at my computer. I would have watched this, see the retest of the VWAP, and then I would have tried to probably enter right here on this guy, put my stop loss outside this candle, and then ride that baby. But we missed it. We slept in instead. It's a holiday. So now I'm just waiting for essentially price to do this again. Retest the VWAP, and hopefully if it's bullish momentum, if the bullish momentum continues on, that it pushes up further again. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm going to erase these things right now. And we're kind of watching this, right? I'm going to set an alert, actually. Let me set an alert here on the 3-minute time frame. And I'm going to set an alert on the VWAP. So if price touches the VWAP. Yep. Price crossing volume. No, we want VWAP. Once per bar. And then 3-minute SOL touching VWAP. VWAP. No. Oh, dang it. Dang it. 3-minute SOL touching VWAP. There we go. And we're gonna, I want this indicator to go all the way to the 1st of November, as far out as I can do it. Create. So now I'll get notified on my phone, on my computer, when price touches this this indicator. So that I don't have to sit here and just stare at the screen. And you should get in the practice of doing that too if you're a day trader. Even if you're not a day trader, even if you're just interested in potentially starting your day trading journey, you should have that indicator, or get in the practice of setting alerts so you don't have to just sit here and watch this. I want to delete this one. This is the 15-minute. I just want to care about the 3-minute. There we go. Touching weekly trend line. SOL touching bottom of, yeah, we're gonna delete these alerts, and we're gonna delete these alerts. Oh, look at that. That's really nice. Breaks out of our box. Now the orange line would be the next. Oh, that's really good. They all cross. I'm still not confident. That could have been the indicator to go long, but I'm not very confident in this right now because I wanted to touch VWAP, but this could have been an indication too, and something to take note on. Because it failed to make a lower low, right? It didn't make a lower low here, which would have been down here. So I'm kind of I like to watch and then create potential learning opportunities when I'm watching. Oh, look at that. That rejected off hard. So maybe that wasn't an indication. See, that's why I'm waiting for the VWAP. It's so much stronger. Such a stronger indicator. Oh, look at that. Bam, right back down. All right. I think I'm done with TA for today in regards to the live stream. You guys see what's kind of happening. You guys know what I'm looking for. You guys know that I really want price to touch this. If VWAP comes up here or if price comes back down to the VWAP, I really want to see a retest on the VWAP. That's the indicator I'm looking at. Okay. So before we end the stream, before we say goodbye for the day, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow, I want to let you know about the Discord. Okay. If you'd like, hop in our Discord. Okay. So tomorrow morning, we have our morning Maniac TA. Okay. Right here. This is our events in our Discord. We got them every Tuesday, Thursday. Okay. We'll have our morning Maniac TA at 7:30 a.m. tomorrow morning. I potentially could start it earlier, but essentially it's a private, basically what we do on the live stream, but then we'll be in a voice chat on Discord. So you can actually put your voice on, you can chat with me, you can share your screen, you can share me your trades, I can share you my trades, all that stuff. Okay. And we can collaborate and become better traders together. So every Tuesday, Thursday, we do that. So essentially I live stream every single day of the week, but Monday, Wednesday, Friday is public live streams. Tuesday, Thursday are private live streams just for my Discord, where we actually do a little bit more and go even deeper, take live trades, all that stuff. So if you want to be a part of that, the Discord link or the Discord code is on my screen. You see it right on my screen. And then also, it's also in the link in my bio. So if you'd rather just click a link, go to the link in my bio, the link trees, it's there. Oh my gosh, we just got someone. Let's go. I think that's 68 people now. Let's go. We just got a 68th member. But yeah, tomorrow morning we'll be doing this in the Discord. We had 10 people last Thursday show up. So it was like people kind of coming and going throughout the morning. But we had about 10 people show up. And so I'm excited for the day. We got like 60 people in there. We're all chatting it up. We're all learning. We're all TAing together. And we're all trading together and building our wealth and our knowledge and our skills. And iron sharpens iron, right? That's our goal in this Discord. We're iron sharpening iron. We're helping each other become better investors, better traders, and better men and women just in the world. So that's our goal in there. Hop in. Come hang out, have fun. We also did a game night last week on Friday. We won't do those every Friday, but we will have game nights every single month. So this game night was like a test game night. No one showed up in the Discord, but we did have 90 people on the live stream hanging out and watching. Great time. But we will also be having game nights. And eventually, what I would like to do, once we start bringing in some more revenue, I'm hoping September is the first month we actually have some really good revenue. I want to be gifting you guys and doing giveaways and prizes during game night. So like, say we were playing Black Ops 6 and someone in our game night gets best play of the night. They get a gift, something. Or just we have those who show up to game night in the Discord and in the VC. We'll do a like spin the wheel, and then someone that shows up on that night gets something cool. And the prizes hopefully will get grander and grander over the time as we grow, as we build revenue for the company, as we probably get subs for the Discord or subs for our live streams and stuff. Our plan is to use some of that to give back to the community. So yeah, hop in the Discord, come hang out, come meet some of the other people in our community. And yeah, that was I'm trying to think if there was something else I wanted to share with you guys. If you're looking for places to trade, also the link in my bio, the link tree, you can go check out the exchanges and my referral links, and those also help support me. So if you use my referral links, those also help support me. We got like NordVPN if you're looking for a good VPN. We got BLOFIN exchange, Drift Protocol exchange. We got Earn Grass, which is one I recommend if you're not earning. It's completely free, and you can earn Grass, the token that's coming out soon. I think it's going to be an absolutely killer token when it comes out. I have like probably 50 million that I've been accumulating over the last year. So I recommend getting that. But yeah, go ahead. There's a lot of referral links to really cool places inside the space. Go check those out and use them to support us too. That also helps. But yeah, guys, the last thing I want to show you guys is our merch. Okay, the merch is one, so you guys have fun repping the merch we've created, and then two, helps support our content and keeps us going, that we can keep doing this stuff. So the one that I've taken the most time to create is this Solana summer merch. We got a hoodie and a t-shirt. We had a graphic designer help design this complete logo. I rep them in the live streams. Right now we're repping it OK gear, but we also have our shirts we rep in our content. But this is the logo. Solana summer. Solana summer isn't a price, it's a vibe. All right, and this is the vibe right now. Solana summer, you got the Maniac mobile on the back, right? Go check out some of our videos and the highlights on our X. We have the Maniac mobile on there. We got Solana summer. It's like if you know, you know, right? If you know what Solana summer is, you know. And then maybe people will start asking you if you rep this around. So if you ever want to just support us, there's also merch you can buy that will help support us and keep our content going and keep our company running. So guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for helping us out. We've had about 60 people today in the live stream. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for liking the streams, sharing the streams, commenting, chatting. All of it is super appreciated. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your Labor Day weekend. And I'll see you tomorrow morning in the Morning Maniac TA or on Wednesday at our 9 a.m. live stream. Have a great rest of your day, everyone.